Depression is my enemy. Today, I would like to share with you something that I've written about depression and how it affects me and how I basically go about controlling it. And here is what I've written. Depression is my enemy living rent free in my head. It doesn't stay all the time, it comes in waves. And I've noticed something about it. It usually shows up when I decide to do something positive, when I'm moving forward, when I'm hopeful, when I'm finally building something for myself. That's when it tries to pull me halfway back down. For me, depression doesn't always look like sadness. Sometimes it looks like losing momentum, questioning myself, feeling heavy for no clear reason, wanting to disappear right after feeling motivated. It whispers things like, why even try? Um, this won't last. You're going to fail anyway. And for a long time, I thought that meant I was weak, but I don't believe that anymore. Recently, I stopped trying to fight depression blindly, but instead, I started studying it. I notice it as a pattern, a timing, a behavior. It doesn't just shows up randomly. It shows up when I'm rising, and that changes everything for me. Because enemies you don't understand feel powerful, but enemies you study becomes predictable. And that for me has stand out. I don't believe depression magically disappears forever. I think when we believe it's gone without understanding it, we're the most vulnerable because life will happen. For example, a loss, stress, and changes. And if you haven't learned how depression works in your mind, it can come back like a wave and knock you off your feet. This doesn't mean you failed, it means you just weren't prepared yet. So instead of fearing it, I'm learning how to outsmart it. For me, that looks like not trusting every thought when I feel low, recognizing when the wave is coming, slowing down instead of quitting, reminding myself that feelings are temporary, patterns are not permanent. I don't argue with depression anymore, I observe it, and observation gives me power. Depression may be part of me, but it's not in charge of me. It does not get to decide my future. It does not get to control my destiny through fear. And I'm learning how to coexist with it without letting it steer my life. And that for me is real strength. So, to my viewers, if depression comes and goes for you, if it hits hardest when you're trying to do better, if it makes you doubt yourself right when you're growing, you are not broken and you are not weak. You're only human and you're learning. And I just want to say this isn't about pretending depression doesn't exist. It's about knowing yourself well enough that it doesn't control you. I'm choosing to stay in alignment with my life even when the waves comes, and I hope you're doing the same too. And I'm sorry, and I hope you are doing the same too. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.